Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to our permanent fire run here in the Long Dark. This is Frankie. She's our fire companion. And she's been going for, let's see here, 24 days. Look at these stats here and see we've survived. I don't know why this says 22 days. I think it's about to roll over to 23. So yeah, actually only 23 days. And 540 hours. You can do the math on that. I think it's slightly off. There's some issues. Anyway, let's get going. I've got a big day planned. We're going to do a major coal circuit. So let's pick this up and put it down so it doesn't get damaged in the rolled up position. And I forgot last time to pull torches, so we're going to do a bunch of that.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yeah, we'll get some water in a minute. I think I'm going to be ready to leave shortly, so I think I'll go ahead and throw down some of my teas to warm up. My health is a little bit low, so we're going to be drinking birch bark on the way out. I've also overcompensated on calories a bit, so we'll be healing some throughout the day. Okay, so we'll get those 4 done and leave the rest of this as is. Got nearly full energy. Let's get some more torches. Need to max Frankie out before we leave. Okay, let's go ahead and throw the cedar on there. And the sticks that I have, let's see, I don't need much coal. We're going to find some on the way. And then I need about 4 more sticks to really max the situation out. 11:58, that's about as good as I'm going to get. Let's go. You know what? Let's actually throw one more on. So I can pull a torch. 11:56. Let's take one more torch. Put it out. Trying to get this really maxed out. This is the longest trip I've done in a while, so I really don't want to mess it up. 11:58 seems to be the max for some reason. Whatever. We'll live with it. Let's go. Got my teas. Now, we're going to take the shortest route over to the dam. We have to start over. It's unfortunate. I missed the fact that I didn't have any water on me. It's okay. Not a lot lost. I'm not even going to bother reheating the teas. We'll just drink this up. And let's see. Honestly, I probably would have been fine with the teas. But let's go ahead and throw one more stick on here. $11.52 up to, come on, let me have it. It really doesn't want to let me add fuel. 11.50, what the heck is going on? Cannot add any more fuel. Why not? 11.59, there we go. Okay. Did I gain a fire starting level somehow? I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, now we're ready to start. Looking over at my timer on the episode, we're about 4 minutes into the episode, so I have until an hour and 4 minutes to get back. Roughly. It's about 5 minutes per hour, and we have 12 hours on the fire, so 12 hours in-game elapses in an hour of real life. Okay, let's drink the tea so we can stay warm for this walk. It's kind of nice that it's this cold. We might be getting a little bit of a duration buff on our... I think I might have messed this up. Nope, just barely got it. I am going to be walking. I want to preserve as much of my carry capacity as I can. Speaking of, we're at 17.85. That's really good considering all these torches I've got. I don't even know how I got my carry capacity that low. Am I missing something important? Hopefully not. Now, one of the reasons I decided to try this route out is I got an extremely helpful comment from someone pointing out a shortcut in Winding River. And I had actually looked for a shortcut just like this, and for some reason I missed it and concluded that it wasn't possible. But after I got the comment, sorry, I've forgotten the name, it's been a while. Looks like we had a wolf walk right through here. Interesting. Or maybe, I guess he was walking this way. Yeah, I don't really want to mess with you. I'm going to do a little bit of running. He should stop once he gets close enough. And I can just carry on.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Should lose him at the dam. Already cold. That's fine. We'll warm up a little bit in the dam, and then a little bit in the cave. And hopefully we won't have to start a fire until we get to Pleasant Valley. Right, so here's where I would take the shortcut up to go over to the ravine. But it's actually more important to do the route in this other direction. If I can lose this wolf on this deer, I can get it tomorrow. I can get the deer tomorrow. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. Huh, he started charging me. Now he might get the deer, but nothing I can do about that. We're committed to this run, so I can't afford to waste time. There's not really a lot of point in me looting this out. Because we're going to be weighed down on the way back anyway, so this is all stuff I can collect next time we come through here.
My fingers feel numb.
Okay, so I don't think I ever said this. The reason that I'm going this way around instead of taking the shortcut along there, most of the shortcuts are one way. So there's a slight one-way shortcut over that hill there. And there's another one in Coastal Highway where you can kind of walk along the top face. So I'm not going to be able to take advantage of those two shortcuts. But in this direction, you gain a lot of time. So going through the dam is much quicker in this direction. And then the shortcut that I'm about to show you, you also save a lot of time. And it's only in this direction. So that's why we're going through this way first. And there's also, I completely forgot about this, but there's also the fact that you don't want to be coming back through the dam at night, because if there's an aurora, then you're stuck. So, many reasons for doing it this way. I think since I still have the warming up buff, although it's got to be running out soon. Yeah, there it goes. I think we might tank the damage on the other side of the dam for a little bit. And not have our warm-up fire until we leave the cave. I really need to make sure I don't lose these torches. I'm cutting it way too close. Don't want to waste a match like I did last episode. Yeah, I got a little bit of warmth, and it doesn't take too long to do this shortcut. I'm definitely going to take some damage. There's no question about that. But I just don't want to take the time to get all warmed up and then essentially waste it because I'm in the cave anyway.
If I don't warm up soon.
Okay, so here's the shortcut I missed. I swear I looked for this. I don't know how I missed it. But you can come up here. And there's some maneuvering we have to do to get along here. Hopefully I can make this jump properly. We can walk up here. And do I remember how to do this? I think I do. Yeah, we come down here. And the way I prefer to do this is to back up a little bit on here just to gain a little bit of height, and then we can walk out on here. We can't walk up that slope, so we have to walk around to the front here.
I need to find food.
Now I'm going to do a little bit of running just to clear this slope before I get a sprain. That should be enough. And I mean, we're already almost there. So yeah, we're taking some cold damage, but... And this is so much faster than going the long way around. Okay, gotta angle myself down here so I don't take any major falls. Don't really know this route too well, but it kind of walks itself once you've done it a couple of times. I think I go down here next. Yeah, and then we pretty much just go straight down from this point. I don't know exactly how much of a time save this is, but it's a lot. It's like maybe an hour. Okay, I think from this point we'll start picking stuff up. And I will leave a collection though, because this is a cave that I'll be coming through on other occasions. So I'll leave a collection, especially of sticks, to be picked up later. Let's go ahead and... I know I'm taking more damage, but I just want to make sure I have this for the cave. Alright, let's get inside. Alright, we're going to check all the coal spawns in this cave. This is obviously going to eat up some of my precious time, but what's the point in doing that? Wait, there's no coal here? Did I not give enough time since the last time I came through here? There's coal spawning here. I have doubts in my mind. Maybe I didn't like fully look in that last spot. I think I did. Well, we're going to be making trips into Pleasant Valley, just to check out the plane, the farmhouse. So we'll definitely get opportunities. That was a double coal. That's a bug that I think has been happening. Yeah, where you can get multiple coal from the same spot. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's just like respawning, but it's also keeping the old one there. I think I saw some people saying that they sometimes found like 5 or 6 coal in a row in the same spot. Okay, so this gets me up to the antechamber here. And then, are there any stick? Yeah, this is like definitely multiple branch spawns. Definitely something weird going on there. Maybe with the sticks as well. Yeah, that's like a ton of stuff has piled up. Definitely some kind of a bug here. This deer carcass was not here last time I came through, I'm pretty sure. Double coal. Oh, we're actually going to have a fair amount of warmth by the time we get out to Pleasant Valley. I might step outside and immediately start a fire. Just so that I can preserve the warmth that I do have. Or maybe I should just heat the teas up in here. Yeah, let's start a fire in here.
It's like an empty pit.
So that I actually get the warmth. We'll heat up a few teas. That'll get me up to max. And I can do my inventory management. And leave all the sticks here, and probably some of the coal as well. So that it can just be easily collected on the way back. Yeah, we'll use this. Clearly a place I've been before. Go ahead and start that up. Don't think I have any books on me. If I do, we'll just leave them here. It actually would have come up as the first option if I had books. Do I want to just burn a coal? Yeah, let's just burn a coal.
Perfect.
Oh, it'll get very warm very fast. Okay, so we're going to leave... let's go ahead and heat the teas up. That's the most important thing. Shouldn't need more than these 3. Okay. Let's drop this. Get rid of the sticks. And I think I probably want to leave a significant amount of the coal here. We're not going to be able to carry all of it. Let's drop 10. I'll carry the other 10 with me, and we might have to do this again on the other side. Let's pull torches off of here. We're already pretty much warm. As soon as I get these torches off of here, we'll go. Okay, one more torch. Those were all bad torches, but what can you do? Okay, nearly fully warm. Oh, and Pleasant Valley is going to be nice to us today. That's handy. Already searched. Look at this wobbly texture on the rock in front of me. This is something I briefly noticed in a test video I was doing earlier. I'm not sure what's causing this. If this is part of the update, or maybe all my stuff is just really out of date. Okay, let's go ahead and drink this. And I think we'll probably get cold enough to drink another one before they... get cold. I'll do some very minor stick looting here. Don't want to overdo it too much, but stuff that's mostly in my path. Got to keep in mind there'll be sticks all the way to Coastal Highway, and then all the coal, and then sticks on the way back, so we're not going to be able to carry all of this long term. I'm not even 100% certain that this route is that useful, but we're going to give it a try and see how it goes. Already pretty much ready for the second tea. I might get 3 out of this. Would not be opposed to drinking all 3 teas right now. Birch bark restores 25% of your warmth when you drink it, so as long as that bar is below 75%, I'm not wasting anything. Alright, so we've already done the pond. Episode timer is at 19 minutes, so that means minus the 4 minutes that we started with, we've been out here for 3 hours. So pretty good. I'm imagining it'll be about 5 hours there, an hour through the mine, 5 hours back, for a total of 11 hours, and just, you know, allowing some time for slop. Certainly don't want my Fire at home to go out. Okay, let's go and drink the last one. Fortunately, it's still warm. Yeah, it's cold enough right now, -16, that we're getting at least some... I think we're getting at least some burn duration boost. The bonus comes before the clothing bonus. I don't see my clothing bonus there. Yeah, that... Super... I would have noticed that before. That must be something that happened with this most recent update. Is there any reason to check out this picnic area? I guess so. There's a couple loot spots. Not too far out of my way. Large limb there.
I'll take it.
Don't think we'll be carrying those things for that long. Probably leave them behind somewhere. Alright. I'll take a look at the timer when we get to Thompson's Crossing. One reason I'm thinking that this loot might be useful is if I can loot a little bit of Thompson's every time I go through here, then it's like kind of killing two birds with one stone. Go ahead and refresh this a little early. Okay, I drank that last tea, right? Yeah.
Cold. So cold. Come on. Make a fire. Make a hot fire. Yeah.
Okay, there's a cave over there with a potential bedroll spawn. I'm not going to go to it this time. I think it's more important to potentially loot some stuff in Thompson's. Here's the main road down there. Continue along this way to cut the corner. I can see this route being more useful in the late game, when I can actually just carry all the coal plus some of the sticks, because I've got the well-fed buff, I've got the satchel, in addition to all the other stuff I have. And so it'd just be like once every 20 days, just a late game loop around. Okay, that's a wolf. Let's give him a little bit of distance. Would rather not have to contend with him. Do the silent drop. Okay, I think what we'll do is just grab the guaranteed matches. Just so I have them. Who knows when the next time is I'll make this loop. Maybe pop into the community center for a second. We'll see. Just grab anything loose. Like maybe there's some loose coffee in there. That would be nice. Check this while I'm here. Never seen that container there before. At least not that I remember. Alright, matches are in one of a couple places in here. I don't remember what they are though, so we're just gonna... There they are.
Something to eat.
Take the extra sewing kit. Anything else loose here? I'll check the lockers. And we'll check here for a coffee. We'll check here for a stem, even though stems can't spawn, right? Okay, let's get going. Enough time spent in here. Nothing else loose that I want. Okay. Do a more thorough look in there later. Let's see. How are we doing for time? Yeah, we'll just briefly look in here. Here's the warming up buff. What I could
Did I
do...
say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Start a fire in here and warm some teas up while I loot the kitchen, maybe. Let's see. Anything obvious? We'll check the trunk. This is just some loose cloth I can carry back. That seems worthwhile. I do need a fire, so let's just do a coal fire here real quick. That'll get me warmed up while I'm looting. Can heat the teas up. Unfortunately,
Come on, fire.
it's not that far to the mine, so this might be a little bit of a waste. But I'm hoping that on the other side of the mine, it'll be late enough in the day, plus it'll be coastal highway.
That's a
It might
good
just be warm enough that I don't need to worry about it. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's do a couple of teas. Can make this birch bark. I'm almost out of water. That's fine. Let's do... Need to remember to carry one of these cans with me. Let's make a reishi tea, and let's warm up the rest of these as well. I don't need the coffee. We'll get those warmed up. Okay, so now we have a few minutes in here staying next to the fire to just briefly loot some stuff. Okay, anything loose around here, first of all. I'm actually warming up far away from the fire, too. This is not what I would... I probably should have gone to the house and looted clothing, because clothing is the thing that I really care about, but getting some coffee or even some herbal tea out of these wouldn't be bad. Okay, so that's all the upper cabinets. Those are ready. They're not quite warm yet. We've got a few minutes left on that.
Thank you. Perfect.
Already nearly at the half-hour mark. That's bad. Alright, let's pull some torches off of here and go. Didn't get the whole thing done, but a portion. We'll grab those boots, maybe? And, let's check this cabinet. I don't think I've ever found anything in this. Okay. Let's just grab that and go. Leave the other one here. Okay, didn't get fully warmed up, but that's fine. We're about to drink. In fact, I'll drink it now. Birch bark. That'll give me the max warmth. Okay, well, matches, some cloth. Got fully warmed up. Some additional food items. Gotta remember, didn't I pick up some dog food and something else from somewhere weird? Where was I when I got those items? There was a dog food and a spray paint. Okay, we're walking into wolf and or bear territory here. Did I just find those items from the picnic table? And for some reason I can't remember that. I think I did. Okay, I think I can walk up this. Should save me a little time if I curve around to the left here a little bit early. Let's do a slight run just to get up to the top where it's flat. Okay, and then I want to be right over there on that slope. It's just a deer, right?
Where can I find something
Yeah.
to eat?
Okay, it seems to be warming up. I'm about to go through a long cave. I think we don't drink any more teas. I think we're going to be nearly warm when we come out. And that's probably going to last for a long time. Some sticks up here. I'm not going to bother. We've got enough. We'll probably end up ditching some lower quality torches at some point in here too. Okay, well we're at 32 minutes on the episode timer, so actually cutting it a little bit close. I'm not planning to make any more stops on the way back. So it should be fine. Plus I think the return route might be faster. I don't know though, we did have a lot of shortcuts on the way here, and we're not going to get shortcuts on the way back. Definitely don't want to count too much on that. Okay, checking for coal. I think I already got that coal. And somebody in the comments was kind enough to let me know that that does not respawn. Now, does coal spawn along this little path? I'm not sure that it does. Oh, it does, okay. Because I was thinking I could go to the other side and just drop down. That would be a little bit faster, perhaps. I can drop down here, right? Yeah, let's do this. That'll give us a quick way to... If I can get out of this. I know I'm not stuck here. I've been here before, and... I say I know I'm not stuck here. There we go. Slight panic attack for a minute there. Okay, let's check the... Yeah, let's check some of the side passages. Already looted those. Let's refresh. Okay. No coal back here. Weird. Pretty sure that's a spot where coal usually spawns. No respawning that. Alright. I haven't left myself an absolute ton of time to get back. That's okay, though. No coal respawning there either. I think maybe there's like reclaimed wood there the first time you come back, or you come through. Well, I was right about being nearly fully warm at the end of this. Now we'll see how long that actually lasts us. preserve a little bit of warmth by going ahead and doing the torch refresh in here. Surprisingly, still not over encumbered. We're getting there, but I'm wondering, was that a little light, the amount of coal I got? 30 set, yeah, I only got 27 because I carried 10 with me, right? Definitely a little light. Interesting. Maybe I didn't quite wait long enough for the respawn. Trying to think, is there any obvious place that I missed? There were definitely places where I thought there would be coal that there wasn't. Anyway, still not a bad haul at all. And since I'm getting sticks on the way back anyway. Can actually afford to pick some up. We're going to be loading up on stuff in the ravine too, most likely. Get our fill of birch bark. I'm so eager to come check out the new beach combing. I don't remember the best route down here. I think there's a clever route around this rock. But I'm not going to risk it. We'll just go the long way around. You might even be able to walk up there, or maybe it's just down there. This will cost me a very small amount of time. Walking this extra distance. Torches. Okay. And then I do remember this, I think. Can I just come through here? No? I'm gonna get myself caught. Alright, we'll go the long way around. I gotta go practice these routes again. There's definitely a shortcut there, but I don't know. It saves so little time. Maybe it's not worth it. You just come down like there. So it saves maybe, I don't know, 10 to 15 seconds. Real time. When you do enough of those things, they do start to add up. And especially on a longer run like this, I'd really like the security of knowing that I've gone the absolute quickest that I can. But it's been real life, maybe 3 or 4 weeks since the last time I did that route. Just completely forgot how to do it. Okay, now for this, I want to stay on the high-ish ground. Coming through here. And then we go around just to the left of that trailer and road. I think. It's been a while since I've done this one too. Probably gonna have to leave some sticks in the ravine to come back for on another expedition. We'll definitely be going down to maybe in like 4 days or so. Oh, there's new oak trees here. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 oak trees. Okay, I checked all the trailers in here. We still got that house and the house, the secluded house. Whoops. I think I might be running low on torches. Let's see here. Oh yeah, there's a ton of oak trees here. Okay, so add that to the list of things to do. It's up there. I think there's a flat spot over there. Well, we're walking right by this. I guess we'll grab it. I think I might be too far over to the right here. That's why I've never seen that before. Yeah, the actual waterfall is over this way, or the actual river is over this way. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make some more trips into Coastal Highway, just like trips that are only for that, because I've got the houses, the beach combing, these oak trees. There's a lot of stuff to do in here. And if I do it every, I don't know, 4 days or so, and I can also collect the birch bark from the ravine, so we can get a lot done in this region. Let me just do a quick sanity check on torches. I've got like 3 more, so we're going to be good for quite a while. So in 2 days, we'll do the Mountain Town circuit. Again, I think I've got it set up so like every 12 days. First I do this, and then I do the Mountain Town circuit. Slightly dizzying. I do the Mountain Town one 2 days later. And then that's pretty much all the coal caves in the area. That's Winding River, Cinder Hills Coal Mine, and then for the Mountain Town one we get the Cave Near Trappers and the Forlorn Muskeg Cave. And that's like 90% of the coal that's kind of available to me within reach. And by then, a lot of my hides and stuff should be done curing, and we can really start to settle down. So with that in mind, I really want to get some more hunting done tomorrow, next episode. So I can get my deer hides. I think the rabbit hides, I think we said we needed 1 more. This is quite the journey. I'm pretty sure I've got ample time left. About 20 minutes. Real time. But I always, towards the end of these, I start to get a little concerned about whether I've really allocated enough time. I think we'll do a quick stick grab over here.
I can't feel my feet.
And we're going to end up leaving some sticks behind. Maybe I grabbed these last time I was through here. We definitely will not be going up to the optional birch area up to the left, or up to the right. I can't even remember, did I ever come in here and pick up my pile of stuff that I left behind here? I might not have ever made it that far. I think there's a pile of stuff like on the tracks right here that's just, yeah, like sticks and I'll just leave that there for now. I know I'm going to be overloaded by the time I get back, so I'd rather not have to do any inventory choices until I get to that point. Let's start thinking about it. I've got some spray paint and dog food that I should probably just drop. I gotta go down here, right? Oh. Using my torch as I speak. About to get cold. I think I really don't want to take the damage. So I think we'll find a nice sheltered spot to start a quick fire. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Why is this area so hard to, like, get around? Okay. It always seems like it maybe changes slightly. And then there's stuff like this where it's really hard to get up.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
I mean, I'm not going to take the damage all the way back, so I might as well just deal with this now. Am I in wind shelter? Yeah, okay. So we'll start a fire, go, and I can do the inventory sorting while we're here. We'll throw coal on here, we'll get warmed up, we'll get the remaining, heat that up. No water to cook it with. Alright, I'm not going to waste time making water, so let's just heat up this. And let's heat it all up. Including the coffee, just in case. I don't foresee needing it, but... Okay, let's ditch this. We're warming up. Slower than I would like. Let's just throw like 5 or 6 of those on there. Just to get a quicker warm up. Okay, I'm gonna leave the spray paint behind here. I'm gonna leave the... Well, I need to eat that tonight. It's about to go bad. Got a fair amount of carry capacity. Let's just leave a small pile of sticks here. That way I can pick up more on the way home. Let's drop all of them. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need the space. And that'll be fine. Didn't pick up any birch bark yet. Alright, let's just start grabbing torches, and then we'll go. I can leave torches behind. Any that I draw that are bad, we'll just leave on the ground here. I really need to get going. Alright, let's take that. Let's grab these. And let's actually just drink some of this. Okay. Do I still have... Yeah, I still have a little bit of that left. Might just go ahead and drink that again. Pretty much immediately. Maybe we didn't get a respawn here. Alright, let's not push it. Let's go ahead and drink this. That should give me plenty of temperature to go back. I guess technically I could have waited a little bit, and then the warming up buff would have lasted longer overall. I'm not going to have time to do this. Oh, just barely. Thing's got to be about to go out. Where is all the birch bark? Huh. Guess it didn't respawn fully, or maybe I missed some of this stuff the first time I came through. And I want to at least make use of my carry capacity on the way back, so I really want to fill up on sticks or something. Yeah, this run, I mean, I'd say it was successful, but not as successful as I hoped. Hoping for like 10 more coal than I got.
Good.
That's not counting the 10 I left behind, of course. And a lot more birch bark. I got hardly any birch bark from that. Should I? Definitely thinking about it. Feels like -7. Yeah, I probably should. I have to be home in 12 minutes. Yeah, let's drink it. And we'll do the cancel on this as well. I mean, I really don't need to get the 2 times out of the buffs. I've got so many extra buffs that it's just not needed. Okay, so I'm gonna grab all the sticks and stuff through here. And we'll hit up those couple of birch bark areas as well. But then I do need to take the most direct route home after this. I can't take forever in this area. Alright, so we'll hit this little birch circle here. And then we'll head straight back. It's not going to take me 10 minutes to get back. I'll be fine. Where's all my birch? Is that a piece down there? Yes.
I am so hungry.
Okay, how do I get around to the... Here we go. Hopefully this isn't too big of a drop-off here. It is a little bit. Okay, now we just head straight back. "10 minutes to spare. Shouldn't take me more than 5 minutes to get back, so I'm expecting at least an hour left on the fire when we get home. Could be extra. We probably got a little bit of a burn bonus this morning when it was so cold. So probably somewhere between, I don't know, nearing 2 hours. That's going to be my estimate, is that it's close to 2 hours. Got the carry weight set up pretty much perfectly. Just under capacity. Coming in a little tired at the end of the day. Nearly home. Probably inch over capacity towards the tail end here. And we haven't spent all the coal from the last time we did a coal run, so... Getting a little bit of a stockpile going. Now this is wonderful weather, so as soon as I get home, I think I might go out and try to find some limbs to chop. What else did I have on my radar?
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Okay, so we have a limb here. There's 2 limbs over here. This would be a tempting proposition. Come over here and grab these 2 limbs. There are usually 2, are there not? Maybe the other one hasn't respawned yet since the last time I did it. Okay, so we got 1 there. We know we've got 1 up near the camp office. There's the 2 across the lake. I think I did the lake circuit recently, though. I know I've got some up high. Don't really want to go to the trouble to go all the way up there, though. It could get dark tonight, and then I wouldn't be able to chop anyway. It is getting colder, -8 with a torch. So it's not like I can really do a long chop anyway. Frankie's still going. Nice peaceful night back here at camp. Two hours left. Almost exactly what I said. Alright, let's throw some sticks on here. I think I'm going to save some... Yeah, we're running really low on sticks, so let's drop the rest of these here. Okay, get that out there. What is this? I'm going to put this around back. The other stuff that I don't want to, under any circumstances, accidentally eat. This isn't as bad as the raw, but I still can't risk it. I'm gonna need to make some water soon. Alright, let's cook up reishi. Let's get a couple of birch bark going. What do I hear? I feel like I hear something sizzling or something. Oh, it's just the wind. Is this an aurora night? Possibly. Might mess with our plans. Alright, food. We've got... This is slightly unsafe. These are fine. I'll probably eat these 2 tonight. And then we can save those chips up on the... I think this is the, like, decent food counter. Right. Coal here. Okay, so in theory we're ready to go. Wind has picked up a little bit. Let's cook up a birch bark tea. And that's still hot. scratch that. I can get in the shade over here, and there's a... Oh, I think I chopped this one recently, actually. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll grab this branch, and then head back. Yeah, it might have gotten too cold. Missed my opportunity. The closest one would be that one over there. It looks like it is just a clear night and not actually, Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Actually do that again in a minute. Do I have any more birch bark? I know I already checked in the other location. It doesn't look like I do. Alright. Let's go into here. This is the tea drawer, I think. I'm gonna put that lone piece of birch bark away. I don't want to heal anymore, because we should heal fully tonight. So I think what I want to do is... Yeah, it's still very clear. Let's go try to get one more of these out. One more limb done. We'll heat this one up. Grab this. Get a couple liters of water going. Once we're warm, we'll grab that and go grab that single limb. If the weather changes, it might get dark. It's a risk I'm willing to take. There is a wolf over there. Definitely starting to question this decision. The wind is being a real pain. Yeah, the risk reward might not be there on this one, but I'm committed now.
I'm getting tired.
I think it's okay. As long as the night stays clear. Okay, let's go ahead and drink this. I'll carry a torch over there with me just in case something goes wrong on the way in. I mean, it's going to go out for sure, but... Wouldn't it be great if you could, like...
Die if I don't get some food soon.
Spend half the time on the log chop? I get sheltered here? Nah, doesn't look like it. Alright, I think we just go for it, right? Yep, actually took a little bit of damage. Worked out, though.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
It's another 5 hours worth of fuel for an hour spent. Probably an hour and a half when you take into account all the walking, but still. 5-to-1 ratio. We'll take it. Go and start cleaning up. If I was feeling really ambitious, I could go do another one now that the wind has stopped. Be even nicer out. Go get that one up by the camp office. I don't know. I feel like I need to focus on clothing. If I can get to the point where I can just walk around and do a bunch of these all at once, it'll be a lot nicer than, you know, warming up by the fire, drinking a tea, walking over there, chopping one thing, coming back, warming up again, repeat. It'd just be nice to go around and like chop 4 or 5 limbs. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna push it. We got enough for the night. Okay, that'll be done in a second. Let's go ahead and throw one of our fur on here. Got my food that I'm gonna eat. That's the dog food and the ketchup chips. Should be carrying a can opener, right? I think I always carry one now. Did I? Yeah, I got a can opener. Might need to repair it soon. Alright, while we're waiting for that to finish, we'll just go ahead and take care of these since I've got them on my person currently. It feels wrong to, like, I have a clear night with light. There's no wind. Feels wrong to not be doing something with it. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. So we can throw another piece of coal on there just before we go to bed. Let's go ahead and have these 2 items. 500 plus 300, 800. And then I'm not drinking anything else tonight, so just water. Finally get caught up on healing tonight. That'll be nice. I'll deal with that in a second. Making room for this coal. There it is, 11:58. Drink the water and head to sleep. Put this extra water down before I forget about it. Okay. Should be near full health. Every time I sleep, almost, I think, is my fire going to be going in the morning? Did I remember? Hey, look at that. Only burned 6 hours worth of fuel in a 10-hour sleep.
I could eat
I
anything.
think that's a slight improvement over what we normally get. Must be getting colder. Time to get that clothing done. All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.